You living in a world and playing a game that you don't know the rules to. You think they just smart people? You think they just know what the fuck going on? No, it's a game. If you take these same so-called smart-ass people and you place them in an environment where we control, put them in the hood. They don't even know our language. The top 500 CEO company make billions of dollars. He worked for a Fortune 500 company. That bitch made billions of dollars. Take him and put him in the hood. He don't know the verbiage. He don't know what a stack is. How much you want for that? Give me 5 stacks. 5 stacks. Well, give me 4 bands. 4 bands. So I'm trying to explain to y'all how powerful language is. But we've been brainwashed thinking we supposed to speak proper English and we supposed to dress properly. No, nigga. That's how they supposed to dress. This is how they convert lions to hyenas. I don't understand how people can be upset when Mexicans eat Mexican food. Why the fuck would you get mad at a Mexican for eating the food that they eat? Nope, you want them to eat European people food. How you get mad at black people because black people talk like this and this is what we wear, this is what we do. And the negative shit that we do is so magnified through TV, radio, music. They brainwash us and make us think this is how we act, as if we're the only culture that act this way. No, nigga. Every culture got gangsters. Every culture got killers, rapists. But who does it the most? And also, who's keeping track? Are they gonna lie about that too? So a lot of the times we think this and think that, but really and truly, bro, that's not the case. You're playing a game, you can't win. You playing a game where you don't control the rules. They do. Do y'all understand, dog? We're living in a world where a small group of people print money. The very money that governs our daily lives. I'm gonna tell you how brainwashed all of us are. We spend money that they created to buy shit God put here for free. Why when I go over here on this tree and pick me some oranges, the police will come and say, no, you can't do that. You trespassing. Well, who the fuck are you, Mr. Officer? You ain't God. You done fooled us. You done brainwashed us and made us think because he signed a piece of paper and this tree on his so-called land that he owned it. No, the fuck he don't. But this is what happened when you put a group of demonic people in place to control the world. They controlling the world from a demonic point. And it's so fucked up that even white people fall for this shit. Black people fall for this shit. Everybody has fell for this shit. So how smart are we? How? To where we can go out here and say, you know what, man, we don't got to motherfucking pay no motherfucking bills. We can come up with a system to where this shit free. It's free. What they gonna do? They don't have enough jails to hold us all. Do you understand how stupid it sounds for the richest people in the world don't have to pay no taxes? And the ones struggling like a motherfucker gotta pay taxes? Do you know how dumb that sounds? That means when you don't make enough money, you may receive a few tax dollars. I mean, it's your own money. Ain't like they giving you nothing. But when you make enough money and you start moving in that 6-figure bracket, they come from the top and knock you down. Now you got to pay taxes. Why you think motherfuckers don't like ending up on that motherfucking Forbes list? They don't want you to know how much money they make. Why you think they trying to come with motherfucking digital currency? You can't hide the money in the mattress no more. It's digital. And when digital currency hit fully, it's over. It is fucking over. They cut your money off anytime they want. They know where you spend your money at. They know what you doing, what you ain't doing. We living on a planet. This shit got to be extraterrestrial, bro. How can you fool billions of people to do some shit that in the back of our motherfucking head, we know this shit ain't right? And I had to think, I had to go outside the box. How? How is it that you can get people to get up every day to go to work and go work for a motherfucker they don't even like? They one only life. Every motherfucking day. I say, you know what? When you tell a person how life should be and shouldn't be, and when you set the rules and say, God said you supposed to do this, oh, God said you supposed to do that, then they know how the brain work. If we get these people to wear these shoes, everybody else gonna do it. So psychologically, they can fuck over us. They know how to use words. Words was created, especially the English language, which is the lowest vibration of languages. The English language was created to control us through words. I can say, man, that bitch crazy. And you know what that means, so you know how to activate that emotion. But if I said the same thing in another language, I say, gade from la fou. I speak Creole and I say that shit. You don't know what that means. Gade from la fou. From blanche. Fou. I said the same thing, she crazy. But you don't know what it means, so you can't activate the motherfucking emotion. You wasn't taught to. We talking about cumulative linguistics. When words went from where it was to where it's at to where it's going, they changed the motherfucking meaning, but you got to go to the etymology of these words. I told you the word black mean pale. How could the word black actually mean white? How can you get people to get up every day with no force to go do something they don't even want to do what they want on in life? You have to look at it from that standpoint and figure out why people do it. Because they doing it. Why? That's how powerful control is and brainwashing and coercion is. So if I can convince you to get your ass up every day, your one only life, now you ain't got but one life, complain and do all this shit, and I see that I got a system to where I can tell how much money you make because of the education that you have, fake ass education. I can tell by your record or your credit score where you can and can't live through redlining. Get your pens out. What is redlining? Redlining is where I know, bitch, you can't live over there because you don't have the money to live over there. So you mean to tell me you get up every day and do something you don't want to do again? Not even like, you know, I'm not like, slavery ain't physical, it's mental. You do this shit every day without even stopping, and people do it. And how does that work? You don't know no better. They create these curriculums. Oh, you ain't a man if you ain't taking care of a woman. Then we get out here and bust our ass, try to take care of a woman. And on the other end of that, they teach our women to be hoes and bitches. And on the other end of that, we point our finger at our women saying, you a bitch, you a hoe, not realizing these people are standing from the top doing this. They the puppet masters. What goes in is the only thing that comes out. It's like cooking food. If you don't put the right seasoning in, how it's going to taste good. So if I don't put in that you are a woman, and this is how a woman should act in a more godly, accordingly way, then how can I expect for you to act like a goddess when all around you is thotism, bitches, hoes, big booties, big titties, and all this over-sexualized shit, but somehow we expect for people to just come from up under all that bullshit to be the best. Gotta start using your head, homie. I ain't want to make this video this long, but boy, look at here. It's some bullshit. You smell me? I might make 2 parts out of this. So y'all see one part, y'all just grab and take to the next part. But boy, look at here. Them people done fooled us, and they still fooling us. Money is fake, and I told y'all they going a step further. Not even giving us physical dollars. Don't be giving us numbers and zeros in the system that ain't worth a fuck. Right now, you got people popping ass on motherfucking OnlyFans. All the motherfucker doing is 400. Oh, they just sent me $400. No, they don't. No, they didn't, bro. Everything is going from physical to digital, from artificial to official. Come on, people. Look at the people that's running the world. These demonic fucks. You seen them Epstein files? How they was doing stuff to look to the, and then they want to eat them, and oh my God. God better tighten up and come on. But the ones who know, they know. Ain't nobody coming out no sky to save you, homie. And I say it all the time. When you die, God gonna say, you a damn fool for letting them people fool you with that bullshit. And then gonna say, God said, did what you should be doing. Remember, in the psychology world, if you believe in something to the point where you worship it every day and there's no evidence that it ever existed, that means you have a mental illness. Yeah, man, you believe in that little leprechaun, man, they been talking about, man, he's short, green, you ain't never seen it. Ain't no graves, ain't nothing. They just told you it existed to the point like you really believe this shit. You have a mental illness. But don't be mad at me, because I can see through the bullshit. I still love you, because I use common sense. So at the end of the day, I don't care what you believe in. Just when it's time to motherfucking point that pistol, point that bitch the right way, you keep on motherfucking shooting. It's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Love.